All right, what's up, REI Marketing Weekly newsletter subscribers? Josh Culler here, and welcome to this week's segment of the Josh's Tip, whatever you want to call it, for the REI Marketing Weekly. So first of all, thank you for subscribing to the REI Marketing Weekly, and thank you for clicking on this video. Make sure you check out the rest of the content below. A lot of really good stuff going down. Had a really good interview with Brian Tripp out of Birmingham, Alabama, talking about video content and how you can use that to build the phases of know, like, and trust with your target audience. So today I'm actually going to talk about the process of creating your own videos. So just for instance, like for me, I have actually been turning down a lot of business because right now my company is at a max capacity. I can't really take on any more clients, but I still want people to produce content. And so I'm doing everything that I can to help teach and train you how you can put your own content out there without my services, right? And so I want to be able to help teach you that. But at the same time, let you understand that, hey, it's easy. You might have somebody like me come in if you really don't want to do it. The three things that I alleviate when I come in is, one, you don't have the time to do it. Two, you don't have the know-how. And then three, you really don't want to do it. So, but if you're not able to bring me on or bring on another videographer, maybe you're just getting started in real estate investing, or you just can't afford somebody to come in and do video for you, do your own video. So I've had conversations with a lot of people and just encourage them, got on the phone with them and they asked me, how do I don't think I can bring you on right now. How can I shoot my own video? And I just give them all these tips, right? So there's a few things that I need you to think about when it comes to shooting your own videos for your business. First of all, don't overthink it. Don't overthink that the production level, but also the actual content itself. Don't try to script things. I think for a lot of people, it works to have some specific things bulletized. So if you're doing a video specifically on, whatever, let's just say it's, about us, right? So you're shooting just a general about us video for your company. It might be a good idea to create a little bit of a bulletized outline for yourself so that you can, stay on track with what you're actually shooting, so you don't get that entrepreneur shiny object syndrome. So, hey, first of all, guys, I apologize. I actually got a little bit of a congestion problem today, so I apologize if I don't sound very good. I'm sick right now, so take care of yourself. Anyway, so that's the first thing, is just don't overthink it. Don't overthink the production level as well. What I would tell you is you start with your phone. So right now I'm actually recording with my phone, right? So I do that on purpose to show you guys that it's easy to create content on your own just via your cell phone. And you could use the speakerphone. So on cell phones nowadays, the speakerphone is meant to actually pick up your voice and leave out any ambient sound. So you're still gonna get really good audio. Now the audio, the microphone I'm using right now is a lapel mic, and it's like a $30 lapel mic that I got on Amazon, plugs right into my phone and then feeds the audio so that you're getting this really clean audio for these videos. So you can spend 30 bucks on a really simple microphone, plug it into your phone, and you're off to the races there. So that's all you really need is your cell phone to record video. Then that's like equipment wise. Another good idea is if you want to do some driving videos. I know a lot of my friends do driving videos. Get a little bit of a car mount for your cell phone and then put it on the screen. I do a lot of driving video. I love driving videos because it's just an opportunity to be able to do something real quick. And so I do that. So you just get a car mount, film video at that point. Another thing that you could get is a handheld tripod. So there's things called the Joby Gorilla Pod. Now all this stuff that I'm talking about, I'm gonna have it linked below in the description, so you guys make sure you can check that out. Links directly to the listings on Amazon, so you can grab those. But that's another thing. So if you need, so for instance, I got my phone held up on a tripod right now. It's just a little tripod that's sitting on my desk that can hold my phone, and that's it. So that's really all the equipment you need. Forget about lights, forget about cameras, forget about SD cards and all this other crazy equipment. You don't need that to shoot video content. Start with your cell phone, start with something that's in your pocket right now that's easy to do. Because what I've found is that when it comes to people that own businesses especially, they're not in their marketing department, they get into, so I know a lot of people that have actually bought all this camera gear. They spend, you know, $2,000 to $3,000 on camera gear, and then they're all gung-ho about it. They shoot video for like the first week, and then they just lose focus on it because it's too difficult to set up every single time they want to shoot video. And that's the thing. A lot of times it's not that you don't know how to do it. You can figure it out, but it's just that you don't enjoy doing it. You just don't like doing it. And one of the reasons is because it's difficult, because it takes time to set everything up. Whereas with this, all you're doing is pulling your phone out and hitting record. So keep it simple. Keep it very simple when you're shooting video. Nowadays, it's become okay. It's become actually encouraged to shoot video on your phone and put content out that way. In fact, one of the clients that I was working with the other day, I wanted him to shoot so I was shooting video with him, but then I had him shoot a couple of handheld videos with his phone specifically for ads, and then I would, you know, put a video wrapper around it and whatnot. So I encourage it still. So do that. So the next step would be to actually edit and produce your video. Now, this is where a lot of people get stumped. They don't know how to edit video. Honestly, there's a couple apps I could suggest that would be really good if you're an iPhone or iPad user. I really, really like, so I own an iPad because I like this. I literally got an iPad specifically for this software. It's called LumaFusion. Again, I'll have it linked below for you guys to check out, but it's a really good video editing app that you can just simply slap on a title there, and it's easy to use. Another thing is called Headliner.app. Now, this is actually a desktop app that you could use to add titles, to add closed captions. It's really, really good for closed captions. I found it's extremely accurate, and you can do it right there on the platform while you're editing the video. So try that out. But if you don't want to do it, if you don't want to do it yourself, which I kind of don't recommend you doing it yourself, because that's not what you're good at. That's not the best use of your time. Editing video sometimes can take time. So what I would suggest is go to Fiverr.com, and you guys have all heard of Fiverr, right? So Fiverr.com, send a video to a video producer, give them exact instructions of what you need. Tell them, hey, I want all the dead space out. I want all my ums and ahs pulled out, jump cuts in there. Here's my logo, slap that on here. I want some closed captions added to it. I want it to say this title. That'll take you about 10 minutes to complete the order and give full instructions of what you need done. And then that VA or that Fiverr artist will get that video returned to you in 24 hours, 48 hours, however long their profile says. And then you got a video there, and then you can post it. So, and you tell them like, hey, I want this in a square format, or I want this in a vertical video format, however you want it. But don't overcomplicate this. Don't overcomplicate the process of getting video content done. So let's just go over this real quick. Let's just say you're gonna shoot a 5-minute video, you're at a house, you're wanting to do a walkthrough real quick, and you should take 5 minutes to shoot it. And then you go on your app, Fiverr.com, download the app, Fiverr, and then you upload that, order everything that you need to order, and then that time that it takes you to do the entire process will take about 15 minutes. So from the time you shoot the video to the time you actually place the order to get it produced, and then so that's 15 minutes, and then they'll send it back to you, the VA will send it back to you, then you post it, you distribute it or whatever. 15 minutes, as opposed to you doing everything yourself. So doing the post-production is what's gonna take you the most time. So I would just delegate that, hand that off to somebody else, hand that off to maybe hire a VA on Upwork. I actually have 2 VAs that are video producers for me full-time that I hired off Upwork. Upwork's a really good platform to hire media virtual assistants. But you could do, if you're just wanting to do like 1 or 2 videos a week or something like that, just hire somebody on Fiverr to do it, and then just replace the order with them if they're good, and you'll be good. So don't overthink that process. That's really what it looks like. I know I make it sound extremely simple, but that's what it's meant to do. And I've had other people that are real estate investors do this, and they went through this process with me, and now they're putting video out on a consistent basis. So that's the process. And then the last thing that I have here to share with you is keep it consistent. If you're gonna put out 1 video a week, put out 1 video a week. I would start with what you know you can do. Don't stretch yourself. I know people talk about goals and stretching yourself. Don't do that with content, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna stretch yourself too far. You're an ambitious person, you're an entrepreneur, so you're gonna try to put out 2 to 3 videos a week, and then you're gonna get discouraged because you missed a week, or you missed a video, and then you only put out 2 this week, or you just put out 1 this week, and then you're just gonna stop doing it, it's gonna sizzle out. Start with 1 a week. If you can do that, bump it up to 2. If you can do that, bump it up to 3, that kind of thing, and just go from there. And then eventually, if you're putting out enough content, just hire somebody to do it themselves, so that where you're filming the video, you're sending it to that person, they're editing it and distributing it, and you'll be good. So that's the tips that I got for you guys. Just keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate the process and you'll be good. If you have any questions, reach out to me, josh@colormedia.com, or just reply to this email. Thank you for listening and joining in. Make sure to check out the rest of the content below, and I'll check you guys next week.